In the 1960s and 70s, Market Street was alive with music, art, and protest, a symbol of San Francisco's creative spirit. Busking and street performing have always been part of the city's musical identity, turning sidewalks and street corners into stages for generations of artists.
Hello, I am Mark. I play piano in public for a living. I started busking because to me it felt like my only option. I was living in my car, and so I had my laptop. I had all of this. I just would work on animations for YouTube. It was cool and all, but then my laptop got stolen. And I was like, oh no, I can't get a job. I can't bring myself to do that again. I have realized that the thing I do best, the thing that I have that is most valuable to contribute to society is art.
When I started busking again as an adult, it was to pay rent, food, as well as tuition at San Francisco State. For 10 years, every penny that I earned and spent came through busking. The city has changed in how it has represented art.
This neighborhood has historically been the root of the theater district and a major contributor to the arts ecosystem of San Francisco.
And certainly that isn't what people think of when they think of San Francisco today.
Much of that culture has been overshadowed by the tech boom, homelessness, and addiction, leaving behind a city struggling to hold on to the energy that wants to find it. As the city changes, busking itself is beginning to disappear.
When I first started, it felt like I was seeing a new busker every day. But recently, I've seen nobody. It feels like it's just been me playing.
This city is probably the techiest city, where the tech culture has replaced the culture here. In a previous era, there was a little bit of everything, but the music and art was strong. And that's essentially been dying off because there's not really a context for that to exist here. It's not in a great place.
The COVID-19 shutdown hit buskers in particular very hard. As lockdowns emptied Market Street, performers lost not only their income, but the human connection that made busking possible.
During COVID, we saw a distinct setback in the urban environment of San Francisco. Now, the buildings didn't disappear, the streets, everything, the infrastructure was here. It's just the people that pulled back and disappeared. And when that happened, it felt empty. The city didn't change, but our feeling and perception of it did.
In the late 2010s on Market Street, you saw a lot of economic activity, economic revitalization through incentives that the city had provided to companies to move here. In the height of the pandemic, you saw a lot of that positive activity sort of evaporate. And the other thing that we saw was disconnection among the communities that were here.
There's no doubt in my mind that busking has the ability to bring life back into a place.
It's accessible to anyone and everyone. Mid-Market is a place in San Francisco where every walk of life is together. Extreme wealth, extreme poverty. I'm Fernando Pujals. I'm the executive director of the Mid-Market Business Association. One of our favorite programs that we run is Busk It through Market Street Arts, and it's a really simple idea. Pair local musicians with local businesses to change people's day. The real driver of the program is to spark some joy and kind of change the vibe on the sidewalk. So we like to joke that this program's not meant to change the world, it's meant to change your day. The response from the community here has been fantastic through what we do. The overwhelming thing that we hear regularly, whether it's a busket artist that we work with, an entrepreneur who we've helped, or a property owner who has a vacant space that we've helped tenant, is gratitude. And we also see that for our artists when they're out in the street, when they're playing music, they share with us how fulfilling it is to make that human connection on the sidewalk.
I've had people watch me, they'll just be super focused on their phone with their headphones on, and then they see me playing, and they take off their headphones and just stand there behind me watching. It's the most amazing thing. Like, I don't really think much of it. I'm just playing piano, but it seems to have like an emotional impact on people I just didn't expect.
Going to work and having people stop and say, John, you just made my day. People are not just appreciating it, but it's unique enough that I don't feel like I'm just another cog in a wheel.
Ultimately, what would be amazing is to connect our musicians who are on the street to the large cultural venues that exist in the neighborhood. So if you could imagine one day one of the buskers getting onto the Warfield stage in front of a sold-out audience, maybe opening for their favorite artist or becoming that artist themselves.
I talk to investors from all over the world, and one of the main questions they ask, or at least for the last 5 years, is how is San Francisco doing? Is it okay to be there? And all I want them to know is that San Francisco is vibrant, it's alive, it's back. The city is here to stay. Don't write it off.